Spaceman is now available to stream on Netflix. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you are going to click off this video before this video even begins, and most of you aren't even going to go watch this movie to begin with because of this creepy little critter right here. His name is Hanush, and he is teamed up with Adam Sandler for this entire movie. So if you thought that picture was unsettling to look at, think of how the movie is.
This is the worst!
So Spaceman is Adam Sandler. He's out in space on a one-man mission. He's heading towards this new scientific discovery, and along the way, a creepy little spider alien creature comes aboard his ship, and together they discuss humanity and what it means to be human. This movie is supposed to be a thought-provoking piece, and it's got a lot of things going for it. Adam Sandler's a great talent. The director who did the Chernobyl TV series, miniseries, he's behind the camera on this one. Raj from The Big Bang Theory is here discovering something involving the Big Bang. It is perfect. Everything just lines up for this movie to be something special, and this movie is so dry and boring and so dull. Yeah, this review is probably going to be a little bit shorter than most because I did not find that there was much going for Spaceman in this movie. Even Adam Sandler in this movie, you know, I love self-contained stories. I love when a character is trapped someplace dealing with their psychology, like Castaway with Tom Hanks, for example, The Martian with Matt Damon. But Adam Sandler in this movie, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if it was just the way he was directed or the way that he chose to play the character. I did not think he gave a good performance in this movie. Because every single line of dialogue that Adam Sandler delivers in this movie is said in the exact same tone. There's no inflection to his tone throughout the entire movie. It's very monotone. It sounds very disinterested. And he's also a character for the sake of the movie that's kind of closed off. Because he's closed himself off to the spider, and the spider's trying to get inside his head, both literally and figuratively. But because Adam Sandler is such a closed-off character when we are introduced to him, and for the entirety of the movie, I never resonated with his character. I never really felt like I got to know this guy, and the whole movie kind of revolves around him up in space as he's dealing with a separation from his wife, and we get little glimpses of their life through flashbacks and memories of why their relationship kind of fell apart and all this kind of stuff, but the movie never made me care about their relationship. You never see them physically together. They just plop you down in the middle of this couple's divorce. They ask you to care without really giving you that much investment into their relationship. Speaking of relationships, the spider and Adam Sandler, yeah, their relationship doesn't get much better. From the start, it's creepy. Through the rest of the movie, it doesn't get endearing. You don't really get attached to them. Even though Hanush, played by Paul Dano, he is presented as this kind of calm, nice spider figure, he's creepy. And the movie can't really get around the fact that it is an anatomically correct spider, gigantic, the size of Adam Sandler, who is creepy. Even the way Paul Dano speaks through this spider with like soft little whispers, it just makes you feel like at any moment the spider's going to jump out at Adam Sandler and eat his head off. Even though the spider insists that he's never going to do that to Adam Sandler, my defenses were always up. I was waiting for a jump scare this entire movie, which never does come because this movie is so boring. This movie is so boring. It's Adam Sandler in a spaceship talking about his divorce with a gigantic spider. They both speak in the same monotone voices, and it just never picks up momentum. It stays at one consistent energy the entire movie. You never care about the couple. You hardly ever care about Adam Sandler and the spider. You don't care about their conversations. And it's an hour and 45-minute movie that feels like 2.5 hours long as you're banging your head against the wall just waiting for it to end. And maybe there are some people out there who are going to like this thought-provoking piece. Maybe they're going to like the spider. This is just my experience with this movie. I could not wait for it to finish. I was so bored out of my mind. I was so creeped out by this spider. I didn't care about anything that was going on. The visuals were kind of nice, but beyond that, this movie really had nothing else to offer for me. I'm not recommending Spaceman, especially in a weekend where Dune Part 2 came out. This is a sci-fi piece that should not have competed against a behemoth like Dune Part 2. Go watch that instead. Stay away from Spaceman, especially if you have arachnophobia. Anyway, guys, those are all my thoughts and opinions on Spaceman. Did you guys check it out on Netflix? Comment down below. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear them. And if you're new here and you haven't heard, we have a goal on this channel. We want to hit 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If you're new here and you like talking movies, Adam Sandler movies, creepy big giant spider movies, we talk about movies all the time on this channel. Consider hitting that subscribe button before you make your way out. We'd love to have you join our community. As always, guys, thank you so much for hearing me out, and I hope to talk to you guys again real soon.